Greetings, I'm Pillar Nexus Ancient Gladiator today with more Board Game League Report. Today we got to play Deep Dive, a neat little game where you'll have penguins. They'll have they'll have various formations like sliding penguin, um, one flipper penguin, two flipper penguin. Sorry for the crudeness of this. I'll just keep it simple. And then you'll use them to um, flip up tiles at given levels in an effort to get food and score points. Let's see here. There's 5 levels to explore, and the deeper you go, the more dangerous it is. So on your turn, you'll start on level 1, flip up a tile, and it'll be one of the following. There'll be food. Food comes in 3 colors. There's green, there's yellow, and then there's pink. And it'll be worth a number of points from 1 to 10. You can choose to keep it and retrieve your penguin, or you can continue further down. If you run into bubbles, then you have to go to the next layer or next depth. If you find a rock, let's just use this. There we go. It's a rock. You have the option to take it home and on a future turn use it to go directly to any layer or depth. If it's a predator, then your penguin is stuck. Thankfully, you have 3 penguins, but if all 3 of your penguins get stuck, what will happen is for each layer where you have a penguin, they'll take a face-up food if there's one that's available. They're more likely to be the food at the higher levels than at the lower ones. So the further down you get stuck, the worse off you are. But you'll retrieve your penguins and potential food to make up for it. What you're trying to accomplish is getting food of each of the colors and in high value points. Again, when you find food, you have the option to take it back or go further down. You can always skip over a depth if one of your penguins is stuck in a in that layer or depth, and then proceed the next one down. But you want to complete rows of food because that'll score you to full points. If you only have 1 or 2 for a given row, you get half of the total of the tokens that are in that row. So let's say You have 2 rows, and then you have like a single green, and that green is like 4 points. You only get 2 points for it, and it rounds down, so 5 would also be 2 points. The end game is triggered when one of these layers or depths, all the tokens are face up. As part of the setup in the game, a random number of tokens will be removed from each layer based on the number of players. And then when all the tokens are in the layer face up, the end game goes. We finish out the round, and then starting with the first player of the game, we do one final round. I call it the Urbania approach. And then everybody will score their food. Again, full points for complete rows, half points for partial rows. Most points wins. I did not get a chance to ask what that tiebreaker was. So it's something I'll have to look up later. But yeah, this is a very fast game. Eventually, the end game's going to hit. And when it does, hopefully you've been building up. I did decently at this game, but not enough to win. One of the issues that was like brought up was kind of minimal. It turns out like the shade of green that they went with is like just a little too close to the blue. I mean, it's noticeable, or not just or not close to the blue, close to the yellow. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can capture. Yeah, it's not capturing on the thing. But aside from that, it's just a quick little game. It's good for all age groups and such. It's by AEG if you want to check that out. But yeah, it's a quick little game night tonight. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to report on that. It's a straightforward little game. We'll see what next week brings. But yeah, if this game sounds interesting to you, go check it out from AEG. And we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. This has been Pillar.